Hey Virgo, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim Enchantress. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I'm here today to do your 8th of the 8th Lionsgate portal activation for 2019. And I have already put the introduction video up to what that's all about on YouTube. So please go there first just to check out what it means so that your reading here will resonate with you and you can have a bit more clarity about what the reading's about. As you can see, I've put Egypt, Sun and Leo in the background. These are the energies from this reading, and I'm also using the Enchanted Lenormand cards, and these are spiritual cards that I'm using as the theme as well. So the first one is the tree, and the tree represents your health here, Virgo. So however, it also reveals karmic past life connections and your spiritual beliefs and health. The tree can also show whether you are a spiritual person, whether you're involved in holistic practices or you practice yoga, Reiki, Bowen, that type of health. And it also unveils how strong your belief systems are and what entails your philosophies of life. It also is your spiritual life as a whole. And in the Lenormand readings, this tree can represent shamanism, tribalism, Aboriginal and Druidicide beliefs. These are all indigenous cultures. It's about any spiritual path that involves nature that can be symbolised by this tree. Now the card that goes with that here, Virgo, is the heart. So the heart is a very strong card. It means that you are healthy. It means that you have a stable, loving relationship for some. Some of you may have just got into a romance that is growing. Or for others, this is telling you it's time to love and accept your own body. Now, to wear rose-coloured glasses in regards to your own body. So at this time, there is a need to care for nature by doing some gardening, perhaps. It is a time to care for animals or take long nature walks here. Now, some Virgos may have a weak immune system, and it is important to strengthen this, Virgo. So you may be feeling not so stable around this time. You've got no energy, or someone or something may be draining you. So this could be due to an unhealthy body or nature with pollution in the air. Some of you may be physically exhausted due to stress, and you may decide to depart from your comfort zone and go where there is a lot of insecurity or unfamiliar surroundings. So some of you may decide to leave your roots behind, or some are going in search for one's roots, and this may be good for you, Virgo, to grow with new experiences. Now, although there may be an inner conflict between difficulties with moving and knowing that it is time to leave. So you've got an inner conflict happening. Now, this may be a conflict between someone who is very deeply rooted and wants things to develop slowly, and someone who has constantly itchy feet and likes to shake things up a little bit. So Virgo may decide to live closer to nature or in nature. And this is where you may feel at home, Virgo. Others may want to be firmly rooted in one's family or traditions and want to settle down where you feel safe and where you feel mostly grounded. And this may be a physical trait that we inherit from our ancestors, as the tree is about ancestors. Now we'll move on to the key, which is the other spiritual card here from the Lenormand deck. And the key, however, in terms of spirituality, I think the key is best described to you as the higher overall universal divine energy. It's that part of spirituality that is broad and intangible, and the key is about life lessons. The key is also about spiritual breakthroughs, your life purpose and your connection to the spiritual world. It can also indicate that something higher is at work behind the scenes, and you are being guided where you need it and when you need it, and that you should trust that you are on the right path here, Virgo. Now, in the Lenormand readings, the key card will point out to individual situations and people in your life, and it'll tell you whether these relationships are karmic. Now, while it can show if someone is a soulmate, It doesn't always mean it's in a romantic sense. It does mean that you know this person from the past life and that they're familiar to you. So even if you've just met somebody over the telephone, over the internet, you click straight away and you feel like you've known them forever. So this is a kind of sign for a soulmate. Now, with the key, we've got the house here in the picture. So this is telling you it may be time to open up emotionally and let someone or something become very close to you emotionally. This is time to say yes to a relationship. And this is about you learning to love and learning to react more gently to the other person. The key to a successful relationship is to have a loving approach. And this approach will open doors for you, Virgo. Some Virgos may accept an offer of reconciliation. Maybe this is someone that you met in the past and that you let go. And the old saying is, if you love someone, let it go. If it doesn't come back to you, it never was meant to be. If it does come back, it was definitely meant to be, Virgo. This could be could have been related to having secrets, and now as we've grown we understand what has been bothering us, and this is insight to what is unhealthy and or maybe a lack of understanding on your part. So now you have an openness to do things differently, and you've got a second chance to make some changes here, Virgo. So this could be unrestricted exploration and allowing yourself to leave or to flee to a place and be ready for adventure. This could be about you letting traditions slide and trying new ways of things. And it is time for new rules, Virgo, because you've got the ship in the reading. So definitely time to move on and go on adventures for some of you. Now we have also, before we go on to the next one, this could be about relationships, or about a home life family that can be burdensome at times, or possibly that you want to get away from it all. Now we also have the crossing, which is the other spiritual card here in the Lenormand deck, and I'm going to pop them in front here. And the cross also represents burdens, sometimes pain and suffering and challenges that you're going through, but it's also a religious card about having faith and believing in God. So the crosses also represent all organised religions and their principles that go with it. So it is a card of religion, faith and belief. And the cross goes even beyond this for a spiritual path and gets into the heart of a person's religious beliefs. So some of you may be brought up as a Catholic, Church of England, Protestant, whatever the case may be, and maybe your belief system has changed, and this is something that your family has put you into, a religion, and maybe you're a spiritual person now and you don't really think that the Catholic Church fits what you believe in. So that's another issue here. Now we've got the clover here and the house, and the house may be you finding that love and caring for someone has become a burden. Or maybe someone's love for us is burdensome. Maybe they're too overbearing. This is love that hurts here, but falling in love can't be forced. And we all believe we are destined to be with a specific partner. And the burdens could be pressure and responsibilities that drain us. So making these changes, Virgo, brings a lot of hardship with it. And this is about going where fate leads, although it may be a painful departure that you're going on. But this is about home life or family that can be burdensome, definitely. And maybe following traditions and sticking with family rules and what we should aspire to. Now, I've also picked a romance angel card, and this is love yourself first. So in order for people to have respect and to love you, you've got to love yourself first. Love is the biggest energy of all in this reading. And maybe it's just... forgiving this person if you feel they've been burdensome on you or relying on you too much. But, you still got to have that love for this person, because we're all on our different spiritual paths. Now, I've also got an Angel's Guidance card, and this is the giving and receiving. So the entire universe operates in cycles, And it's similar to the way we breathe. So we inhale and we exhale. So when you only exhale, you're giving, or only inhale, you're receiving. So you become out of rhythm with the universe, so to say. And for you to have optional health and energy and to replenish and balance your life, you've got to align this inhalation and exhalation. So it's telling you to get out in nature and to be with the animals. Now, I've also picked your card here, Virgo. And this is telling me, definitely, Virgo, it is time to analyse and be diligent. And you must be reliable and true to your heart. Now, you are a immutable earth sign, and you do analyse a lot of situations. It's time to find the yin and the yang in this picture. You've got the balance here. You can also see nature in the background here, all the trees. And just finding a balance in your energy centre and your heart centre. Now, I also have an advice card here, and this is from the Animal Tarot. It is the White Tiger. It's the Ace of Spring. And it's telling me that a lot of wonderful new opportunities are going to present themselves to you. It may have come as a surprise, but you will still leap into action because you're very passionate about this new venture that's coming. Now, I also have some bonus questions and answers. And as I ask the question for you, Virgo, just give me a minute to tune in to get the answer for you. So the first question is, has Virgo met their soulmate yet? So give me a minute, Virgo. It's telling me no, you haven't met them yet. Your future life partner is with somebody else at the moment, but it won't be for long. So definitely this could be the new opportunity that's presenting itself to you. But first, I feel, excuse me, that you need to go on this bit of an adventure. Maybe this is where you're going to meet this person here too, Virgo. Now, the second question is, what distinguishing features does Virgo's future partner have? Give me a second, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, I'm getting the word eyes. So they have very particular eyes. And I'm feeling they have an easy manner with everybody that they come into contact with. Now, what is just ahead for Virgo? Okay, Virgo, there is a wish come true. So definitely what you've been wishing for is going to come true. I feel that you're going to find this romantic partner, and they're going to be your soulmate, definitely. I feel like you have to be patient, but you will find them. And you'll find them in your kingdom, where you feel safe, where you feel like you're at home. And this could happen on your new adventure, but there's still things to be revealed. Now, the last question is, what does Virgo's long-term future hold? Just give me a second, Virgo. Okay, we've got a happy relationship and a worthwhile career life coming up, and you will earn the respect of many people, Virgo. So definitely you will find this person, and you will also find your niche in your career, where you're going to be respected by many people. So that's a beautiful message for you for the Lionsgate portal for the 8th of August 2019. Please be sure to check out the introduction messages if you haven't already done so, because it's going to help you understand this reading a lot more clearer. Love and blessings. Bye, Virgo.